Hi, this is Josh Whiting from the Educational Technology Department in Granite School District. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do copy cataloging in Destiny to get your books and other items added to the library catalog so you can check them out to students and teachers. So to get started, you're going to want to be in Destiny and go to the Catalog tab and then click Add Title in the left menu. Now this brings you to a search bar, and this search screen searches in two places. It searches our district's library catalog for records that we already have in the system, and it also searches a database called Alliance Plus that has MARC records ready that we can pull into our system if we need them. So that's why it's most useful to search for titles to add from this screen rather than just doing it in Library Search or some other place. So to begin with, we're going to be showing you how to catalog books today. So you're going to want to make sure it's set to find books, and then find with ISBN, and then you're just going to want to take your book. I have an example book here, and scan the ISBN on the back of the book. So there are three scenarios when you are adding titles and you search here for the types of search results you're going to get. And this is the most common scenario right here, where you have two results. And so this first one that has the little home or school building icon, that means this title is already in our catalog. Someone in the district has a copy of this book that they've already added. So if this is here, that's the one you're going to want to choose. The blue A+ means it's a record that's available from that database for us to pull in. If we chose this one here, it's going to create a duplicate record in our catalog, which we want to avoid. So when you have this scenario with the two options from the different databases, you're always going to want to choose the one with this red house icon. So you would just click on the title, and then just double check that it matches the book that you have and the information is correct. If there are big mistakes or problems with this title that had the home icon, you can contact me and let me know, and I'd like to get those fixed. But even if there are problems, you can go ahead and add your copy to it, and we'll get it fixed later. You don't have to wait on that. So assuming everything's okay, you come over to the right and click Add Copies. And then if you have unused barcodes ready that you're using for these copies, you would just scan your barcode into this field. You also do have the option, if you want to do your workflow this way, of having it assign a barcode, and then you can print out those barcodes after you have cataloged the items. You need to give it a good call number, add a purchase price. Many people like to round the purchase price to a whole dollar. Some people choose to add $1 or $2 to account for processing materials and time if they're going to be finding someone for a lost item. Then you can also add any of this other information, change the circulation type if you need to, give it a sublocation or a funding source if you track those things. All those things are optional. And then just click Save Copies over at the right, and it's added this copy to the system, and it's ready to be shelved or checked out. Now I'm going to show you the second scenario with a different book. Again, we're on catalog, add title, find books with ISBN, and then I'm going to scan the ISBN. And so here's our second scenario where there's just one result with the A+ icon. And all this means is that we're the first school in the district to add this particular item. And that's fine. So we just click on the title, double check that it matches the book that we have, and then click add copies. And it pulls that title into our catalog, and then you just add the copy in the same way that I just showed you with the other book. The third scenario, and this is the one where you're going to need to contact me for some cataloging help, is when you get no search results. So I'm going to show you what that looks like here with this book. We're going to scan the ISBN, and we get no results. It says unable to locate any records matching your search criteria. So this is usually because it could be because the book is too new, and there's just not a record available for it yet. It could be like an unusual edition, like many of the Scholastic Book Fair editions have different ISBNs, and so records don't come up for them, or bargain books, or things from obscure publishers, leveled libraries, those types of things. Often there's not a record available for them. So when this happens, you would just need to contact me, and you can either do that through email, or I have a cataloging request form that I'll show you in just a second. But the information I need is the title of the book, this ISBN number, and usually the author. A lot of times I can get away without even knowing the author. And then what I'll do is either find a record for that book from another source, or build a record from scratch and let you know when it's ready for you to find in the catalog so you can add your copy. So if you want to use the form rather than just emailing me, you go to the site granitemedia.org, and under this Resources for Library Staff tab over on the right, come to Cataloging and Processing, and there's a cataloging request form right there. It just pulls up this form where you can fill out your name, your email, the type of item, its ISBN, title, and author. If there's anything unusual or special about it, you can optionally add that information here. Once you've filled that out, there will be a submit button that you would click, and then that sends the request to me, and I'll get back to you. It's completely up to your preference whether you just email me or use this form. Either way works. And if you have any other questions about cataloging or see problems with a record, don't hesitate to contact me about it, and I'll get it fixed. Thanks, and have a good day.